Service can and is being fully restored currently, Dankberg tells me, as I asked whether he can confirm officially whether Russia is, in fact, behind the cyber strike.
We did a very thorough investigation. We've been cooperating with the U.S. law enforcement and intelligence agencies. I think the things that we can tell you about is we can tell you what happened and what we did to restore service.
So we can't confirm yet that it's Russia. At least you can't confirm that it's Russia.
It come from the government, yes.
Understood. We did get a recent U.S. government advisory warning of possible threats to satellite communication networks, urging companies to bolster cybersecurity defenses. Your thoughts on that and how it's going towards fortifying Viasat in other locations?
Yeah, so the advisory really said that satellite operators should be very vigilant and should lower their threshold for incidents that they report to intelligence and law enforcement agencies. So we think that that's absolutely warranted.
How do you, bolster, fortify, secure those satellite operations? And does that change now in light of what we've seen in Eastern Europe?
So the way that we deal with that is we monitor all the traffic on the network for those that we actually operate ourselves. So we monitor all the traffic, and that involves billions and billions of alerts that occur every day. So what we do is we have an artificial intelligence system that sorts through those. It's like pattern recognition, and we can figure out which are the important ones.
And then humanitarian assistance programs, that's something you've been actively involved in Eastern Europe in the midst of all of this as well, and being able to connect people and refugees. Tell me a little bit about that.
So what we've done is working closely with the government in Slovakia is been able to set up satellite hotspots right on the border where they're being inundated with refugees, unfortunately, right now. And one of the very first things those refugees want to be able to do is contact their relatives, let them know that they're made it safely. And that's what we're able to do with our satellite networks there right on the border. We can set them up wherever those refugees are coming through, where they're being housed, and we can serve many thousands or tens of thousands of people simultaneously.
This entire situation from a geopolitical standpoint shines a light on just how connected the world is right now and just how crucial the infrastructure that is in space is to that process.
Yes, it does. And it also really illustrates one of the themes that we've been saying, which is space is something that is important to dozens of, if not hundreds of countries around the world, let alone companies. And so one of the main themes that we've been working on and trying to build awareness around is, what are the limits to space? How is it that those limits should be allocated in a way that's inclusive of all countries that want to get the benefits of space, whether it's for national security, digital inclusion, humanitarian efforts, whatever those efforts are, they involve participation in space.